Okay, so this week's case. Misery doesn't bring change. Shane D. and Yaakov, mid-20s, married for 2 years. I brought her in, I spoke to her first. Rabbi, I don't even know why I'm here. I'm here because I can't do this anymore, but honestly, the whole issue is my husband. He's not there for me. He never was. It's like I married someone who's physically present, but emotionally absent. I just had a baby that's supposed to be the time when a woman needs support the most, and I'm totally alone. I'm doing everything, feeding, laundry, cleaning, taking care of the baby, trying to hold the house together, and he just goes on with life like nothing has changed. And when I try to tell him how I feel, he gets defensive, where he says, what do you want from me? Or I'm doing my best. I don't feel like he cares. I don't feel like he sees me. And it's not like I'm asking for much. I'm just asking him to notice me, to help me without my begging, to ask me how I'm doing, to be emotionally present, but he doesn't. Okay, sounds like you're carrying an enormous amount right now, and the person you need most to feel supported by feels emotionally absent, almost like you're doing this by yourself. Again, what I'm trying to do is make sure I name the emotion. Remember 2 things in terms of empathy: accuracy and name the emotion. So you let the person know you're with them. How long have you felt this way? I want to know what we're really dealing with. It's been this way since we got married. It was never good. We just sort of floated by. We never connected. Wow, you're never really emotionally connected. Now, again, validate a pain without validating a conclusion. He's not there for me. The response is, I hear how you feel. Not you're right about it, but I hear how you feel. Okay, I'm going to say this until I'm blue in the face, and I'll go over it each time, because, my friends, it is the most beguiling sort of thing. We're always enticed. The first story you hear sounds so true, so real, and you have to train yourself again and again and again. The first rule is ignore the narrative. Whatever you're hearing is a story. The second rule is, if you know half the story, you know none of the story. You have to learn to train yourself. You hear it with one ear, you listen to the details, but you're ignoring the narrative. We're going to piece it all together in a minute. Anyway, bottom line is, giving therapy, giving counseling, giving advice to one side without meeting the other side is recklessly irresponsible. Anyway, I brought him in. Okay, so what's been going on? I started fresh with him, as if I didn't hear anything. I want to hear his unfiltered version of how he views things. It's imperative that I remain impartial. If either spouse feels I'm on their other side, they'll shut me down. I want to hear what's going on. Things were great. We had the most amazing 2 years, but since the baby came along, I don't know, it's like the spark left her. She's not herself. She barely eats, nothing interests her. Okay, what about her sleeping? She's nursing, so she's up all the time with the baby, but that's the thing. Even when the baby's sleeping, she says she just can't fall asleep. Okay, does she seem more irritable now than she used to be? I don't know if I'd call it irritable. She gets mad, really mad. She screams, she yells. She never used to be like this. Ever since the baby was born, I don't know what's come over her. How long ago was your child born? It's been 4 months now, and all this time she just hasn't been herself. It's like I don't even recognize her. She's always down, always crying and finding fault with someone or something. And to be honest, there are times when she doesn't even seem interested in the baby. Wow, and before the baby she wasn't like this? Not at all. She was always so pleasant, so upbeat, so full of energy, but now it's like she's a different person. What would you say at this point?